me, it was for my family. So we were in Barcelona, we got the phone calls, you need to do the bags and fly to Paris now. It's like 17 years old, you haven't played any professional football, and you look at those names and said, are they sure? They got the right name. But you get there and Luis Fernandez was the manager, he was the one that believed in me. And that's what you need, someone to give you the chance, be surrounded by the right individuals that I was very lucky to have them, because they protect me like a son, and it was the perfect environment of me, to give me the chance and see if I was capable of doing, and it was an amazing experience. Exactly. So no, I had to do all the defense because I had Ronaldinho and Okocha in front of me. So imagine, but it was super. It was almost unreal. It was a dream for me, and I was so blessed, and I had so much energy at that time. I couldn't waste that opportunity. I enjoyed every minute of it. Right. No, I was in the tunnel, I was looking, it was Berlusconi, Maldini, Pirlo, Shevchenko. I was looking there, they were all like this. I was like, really? It was going to throw into the lions there, in Rome. But it turned out to be a really good match, and I really enjoyed it, and again, it was an unbelievable night. Yeah, I shared, we were roommates for a year and a half. But I could not see him like this at the time, obviously. But he was a huge talent. He was coming from Brazil. He didn't have the work permit, so he had to wait for a couple of months. But he's the only player that I've seen in history that he could transform by himself 2 clubs. He did it in Paris, he transformed it. He went to Barcelona, and one of the worst moments, he transformed it. He had an aura, an energy, a smile on his face that it was impossible to be next to him and be in a bad mood, And then I never seen a talent like this in training, in every drill. It's like, how is this possible? Physically, it's impossible to do certain things. It was unbelievable to play with him, yeah.
What was he like to room with?
It was great, honestly. Again, so much energy, so much fun. Everything was good, never a problem. Great times.
Jordan?
Hi, Mikel. You said also that it ignited something in you to become a manager at PSG. Can you explain how? What happened?
Well, the first one, Luis, because he was a really, really brave manager. To believe in someone so young that never proved it at this level, when your job is at stake, you need something special. And he always talked about that. If you have the opportunity one day to give opportunity to others, you have to do it, And the others were Mauricio Pochettino and Gabriel Heinze. And those 2 were next to me all the time, behind me all the time, and they were like guiding me in everything that I had to do, my professional life, how I have to understand the game, and they were an inspiration for me to become a manager.
And just last season you reached the quarter-final, but you're involved in a really intense title race. It looks like it'll be the same this year. Is this squad able and ready to compete on 2 fronts at the highest stage of football?
This is what we have to prove. Last year we went almost all the way. We came short, so there are other things that we're going to have to do better. We're going to involve as well in the Cups much further than we did last year, and that's the next step that we have to make as a team.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mikel. Obviously at PSG you were only 17, which is a very tender age. On a human level, did it teach you in terms of, right now obviously you've got young players like Ethan Winery and other young teenagers, because you were young at that time, is there anything from that experience that you bring to the table now when you're...
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates.